Hello everybody and welcome to Toronto, Ontario, Canada, because today we have a great treat for you. Today we have at Humber College the Ontario A Championships Mixed Doubles Finals events. And in today's matchup we have on the near side of the court Fiona McKee and Tommy McKee. Fiona is the one in the yellow shirt and Tommy is the one in the white shirts. And on the far side of the court, represented by the Mandarin Badminton Club, we have Yakura in the green shirt and Britney Tam in the pink shirts. And as we get this game started, Fiona McKee with that really lucky drop shot that just trickles right over the net. She was caught way out of position, having to pull one of those Hail Mary backhands, and getting really lucky there. She's definitely counting her blessings for that easy point right there. But anyway, on both sides of the court today, we have some very prominent players and very well-established players with a lot of credentials. On the near side, Fiona McKee in the yellow shirt. She's been in the national circuit for quite a while now, and between the years 2005 and 2009 she's managed to acquire herself 5 national titles, so no slouch on her side there. And probably one of her trademark styles is to really cover the front of the net really well. She has, well, from what I've seen so far, she's got really good full court coverage, but her net coverage has been spectacular throughout this tournament. But anyway, on the far side of the court we have Yakura, who's only 18 years old. I think either 18 or 19. But I remember a couple years ago in 2010, he was playing in the Junior Pan Am Games and managed to win himself every single badminton event he entered into. So he entered into singles, he won that. He entered into the doubles event, he won that, and he entered into the mixed doubles event, and he won that as well. So taking home the triple crown for Canada in the Pan Am Games in 2010, that's no small feat in itself. And for sure, Yakura, a very talented player from the Mandarin Badminton Club, and pretty much the poster boy for Mandarin these days, because, well, I mean, he's pretty much been the top performer and the go-to guy for these tournaments. Britney Tam, an even more spectacular story with her, because she's only 14 years old, and that's kind of what I gathered from the tournamentsoftware.com website. Because up until last year, I think I saw her registered in the under 14 age category, and only this year did I see her registered in under 16 age category tournaments. So at 14 years old and playing in the Ontario A Championships, and not only playing in the Ontario A Championships, competing to be the winner of the Ontario A's, because she's in the finals right now with Yakura. So definitely somebody to look forward to seeing in the near future as she improves in badminton and as she gains a lot more badminton tournament experience, especially in open tournaments. So with I think for the near side, Tommy McKee, he's also had a lot of national and provincial experience as well, but I don't think he's quite as decorated on paper as his older sister Fiona McKee. But being that they're part of a sibling partnership, you could kind of deduce that they're gonna have a greater understanding of how to play with each other. They're probably gonna have more experience playing with each other than the Mandarin Badminton team, and they're gonna have that that kind of communication on their side, and being able to move around the court a little bit better and understand where their partner is in terms of court coverage. Whereas on the far side, these two are. I think this might be the first tournament where these Britney and Nil are partnered up together. So we're gonna see whether they've got all the kinks figured out or anything of that sort. So anyway, as we head towards the mid-game interval, Yakura and Britney Tam with 11 points, and Tommy McKee, Fiona McKee with 8 points, trailing by 3. And so far, it seems like both teams are kind of just trying to figure each other out, not really mounting major attacks on either side. And we're gonna have to see. It's still a really close game right now with a 3-point difference. So we're gonna have to see, whether a change in tactics is gonna help either team finish this game, finish this first set off. Wow, Britney with a careless error right there. Fiona again caught off on her backhand and having to do one of those I guess blind drop shots into the front of the net. So both times she's been really lucky, because if you remember in the first couple of points, she was able to get one to trickle over. In this one, she was able to get an easy mistake, or I guess not get an easy mistake, have Britney hit I guess fairly careless error into the net, and also a second error by Britney Tam, making this a tie game at 11 points all. So ever since the mid-game interval, it seems like with the new strategy, it seems like with the new strategy from Tommy and Fiona McKee of attacking only Britney Tam, they've been able to get 4 quick points to gain the lead at 12-11. So we're gonna see whether the McKee siblings are gonna be able to continue this attack and continue this barrage of smashes heading towards Britney Tam, because although Britney is getting all the shots back, she's kind of struggling with positioning the shots as she returns these big smashes. And as we saw there, Britney's starting to get a little bit frustrated by the constant barrage of attacks, and now down by 2 points, Yakura and Britney Tam, kind of struggling to win rallies. And wow, sure sign of frustration from Yakura right there, hitting one into the net. That was an easy mid-court smash that he really couldn't capitalize on. So from a 3-point deficit in the mid-game interval to a 3-point lead, earning them 6 points in a row, I believe. Yakura and Britney Tam seem very frustrated, whereas Fiona McKee and Tommy McKee seem like they're on a roll right now, because now 7 points in a row since the mid-game interval. That's just insane. So continuing with the attack against Britney, and Britney finding a space right there, being able to move in and counter that attack and turning defense into offense. So great rally by Britney there, showing that she can, I guess, handle the constant barrage of attacks and be able to compete against the best of the Ontario A's. And she's gonna have to show a lot more of that in future rallies in order to win this game here. And a big jump smash from that short lift by Tommy McKee, and Yakura really capitalizing on that this time. Big jump smash into Fiona McKee's backhand, and Fiona can't really do anything about that, hitting the birdie out. Wow, that was more of a baseball swing type defense by Yakura right there. Constantly being attacked from the front, from the back, anywhere possible where the McKees can find a way to smash, and catching Yakura off guard. And there we go. There's pretty much that's Fiona McKee trademark front court offense right there, covering the front of the net, cutting everything off, not giving her opponent time to react to a lot of these shots, and winning that easy point from the front of the nets. Britney with a really loopy drop shot that she really got away with, really, but a second loopy drop shot, that's not gonna work against Fiona and Tommy McKee. Tommy really smashing that down with authority right there, and a 5-point lead by Fiona and Tommy McKee. Again, really taking those birds early from the front of the court, Fiona. And another silly mistake there by Britney Tam, leading to a 6-point lead at 19-13. Fiona McKee serving to Yakura. Oh, a careless mistake right there. Kind of caught off guard there. Unable to finish off the point, even though they were in a really good position to finish things off. So at 19-14, they still have a 5-point lead, and a really a really bad serve right there by Britney Tam. Kind of maybe the nerves getting to her a little bit, because that kind of serve you don't really see from this level of play usually. Giving Tommy and Fiona game points. And what I kind of want to see from the Mandarin badminton team is them to flatten out the shots a little bit more, preventing the smashes from Fiona and Tommy, because it's like whenever Fiona and Tommy get time to attack, it seems like Yakura is kind of, I guess, taken away from the rallies, in that Britney is kind of stuck with defending all day long. So wow, Yakura and Britney Tam catching up 3 points, saving 3 game points so far, and doing pretty well in the last few points, but unable to finish it off, or unable to get that net shot, and losing the first game 21-17 for Fiona and Tommy.